Before we get into today's topic, no, this is not some bullshit video where I play through the prologue and I place a helicopter somewhere and I use mods and then I claim that I found it. In GTA 5's prologue, when the crew is in the car, just before the cops notice them, Michael is doing his best to convince the crew that there is a helicopter waiting for them.
We move quick, we can beat the train!
We're getting there!
Man, I'll believe in this bird when I get eyes on it.
Mike!
I say there's a chopper, there's a chopper. We stick to the plan, we're home free.
And Trevor and Brad seem to be a bit suspicious about the whole thing, with Trevor questioning Michael and Brad not believing him at all. And you know, the first time I played the game, or rather the first few times, I didn't really see this line as anything significant or important, but now in retrospect, it got me thinking a bit. Was there ever a helicopter there? Well, I believe that there was. However, not for who Michael was saying it was, if that makes sense. See, that helicopter was likely meant for him and his family, and there is a couple of theories that I have that are kinda connected to this whole thing. Firstly, you gotta remember that Dave Norton's deal was an illegal deal, and part of it included Michael transferring an unspecified 5-figure amount of money to his bank account on a monthly basis. Now this is the part where I theorize a little bit. I believe that some of the money that Michael transferred to Dave every month went not only to Dave himself, but to the people who worked with him on that whole deal. Because surely Dave had to pay someone to get Michael and his family new identities, among other things, the same way that he likely also had to pay someone else to get Michael and his family out of North Yankton and to Los Santos to their new lives. Because I doubt that Dave could have done all of those things himself, since on that specific day he had to be on the evening news, and him being on the evening news that day is in fact confirmed in the mission by the book. So it makes sense that there was no way that Dave could get Michael's family and him out of there alone, meaning that he likely had to hire someone, or probably multiple other corrupt FIB agents who were able to do the job for him, who had access to a helicopter to will get Michael and his family to Los Santos. Also, if you're enjoying the video right now, leave a like on the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're enjoying this video and my content overall. It would help out a ton, and we are trying to get to 1,500 subscribers by the end of this year. Ultimately, my point is that the helicopter was not intended at all for the crew, like Michael was convincing them it was during that little dialogue, but rather it was intended for Michael and his family, like I said, to get them to a nearby safe house or something, and then eventually to Los Santos. And the only reason I mentioned a nearby safe house in the first place is because we cannot forget that Michael still watched quote-unquote his own funeral from a distance, and also Amanda attended it. So my theory is that because it was the quickest way and it was the least likely for anyone to see them that way, the FIB agents just, the ones who worked for Dave, they just flew Michael and his family to a nearby safe house first and kept them there until after the funeral, so that the whole thing would seem more legit with Amanda attending it and all. And after the funeral, they probably got them back into a helicopter and finally took them to Los Santos, and that was the end of it. And with that said, I want to thank you for watching this video. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Until the next video stream, bye bye.